I want you inside me.
What?
Something's not right in there.
That's an angry-looking tapeworm.
Too late, still dying. Ganondorf has cursed me. The bastard seeks the Triforce. It's your destiny to wake the fuck up.
Mama.
He needs 3 special stones. Here's one. I'm going to die now.
Mama Tree, no!
Let's gather the stones. Have an ocarina to remember me by.
It's covered in spit. Ugh, gross. Hello, do you want to hear that again?
No. Oh, you were in my dream. Let me tell you all my secret. I am Princess Zelda. The Triforce was created by the gods and grants wishes. To obtain it, you need 3 stones, and the Ocarina of Time thy family has.
Hello, I'm Link.
That's nice. Do you think this guy looks suspicious?
He looks like he eats children.
I do.
Thought so. Gather the stones and I'll protect the Ocarina. He can't possibly defeat 2 children. Let's gather the stones.
I'm Impa, Zelda's bodyguard. What are you doing here? Not killing Zelda with my sword. You're welcome. Good point. I shall teach you Zelda's lullaby. Play it everywhere.
Let's gather the stones.
You want our stone? Clear the cavern for us. There you go. Now, to celebrate.
No way. I'm not putting that in my mouth.
Wait, I said rock banquet.
Let's gather the stones.
What? My little princess has been eaten? Then there's no time to waste. I'm coming, princess. Oof. Sorry.
I was eaten. Carry me. Not again. Save me. Hey, cutie.
Whoa.
Thanks for saving me. Here's your reward.
Yes, the last stone.
Now we're engaged.
What?
Marry me. Run away. Catch. Bugger. Needed a wash anyway.
Bye then. Whoa, creep much?
How dare you look at me? Oh fuck, my horse is on fire.
This is the Ocarina of Time. Protect it with your life.
That's what you were meant to be doing.
Open the door to the Triforce with this song. It also murders cubes.
Cool sword.
Thanks, kid. I can't even play the ocarina.
Wow, puberty hits hard.
I'm the Sage of Light. You were too young for the Master Sword, so we froze you in time for 7 years.
That's age discrimination, you old goat.
But then Ganondorf stole the Triforce.
How?
You left the door open.
Oops.
He used it to conquer the world. We need more sages to stop him. Go find some. Somewhere.
Let's find the sages.
Ugh.
I'm Sheik. I'm a ninja.
That's nice.
Me again. Here's a song. Now, backstep, backstep. Smoke bomb. Hee hee. I'm invisible. I'm the sage of the forest. Do you remember?
I tasted your spit.
I'm reborn. Oh, by the way, you're adopted.
What? You mean you're not my mama?
Let's find the sages. Hey, it's me, Shrek. If you want to be a kid again, just put the sword here.
Is that how time travel works?
Sure, why not? Here's a song. Shoulder here. Another song?
How are you not melting?
Ninja.
Link, save my people. I'll wait over here in the corner with the tasty rocks. That corner awakened my sage powers.
Hey, fiancé, follow me. Hope you like equipping boots and changing water levels.
We'll have to delay the wedding. Was this always on fire?
Well, well, well. Ow, my teeth.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
Let's find the sages.
Shut up! Ow!
That shadow knocked us out. Here's a song.
Remember me? I protect the Shadow Temple. You? You can't protect anything. Your village was on fire.
It's me, Princess Ninja. You're too old for this one. Here's a song. Last one, I promise.
Hi, I'm Link. Hello, small child. Wanna do some thieving? Save me, Egg. Took you long enough. Where's my swag? Guess anyone can be a sage, huh?
Hello, Link. It's me, Princess Sheik. The Triforce was split into 3 pieces. Ganondorf has the Triforce of Power, you have the Triforce of Courage, and I have the Triforce of Wisdom. Yes, it's me, Zelda. I have to disguise myself or Ganondorf will find me.
Haha, now I have you, Zelda.
Oh no, he found me! Use the power of the sages to enter this castle. And don't look at my dress!
How dare you look at me again?
The purple is too strong. I'm out.
Let's play Pong. The great Ganondorf beaten a Pong. Never. Belly flop.
Uh-oh. Every cross-dressing princess for herself.
This isn't even my final form. It's morphing time. Oink.
My sword! Zelda, find it!
I've looked everywhere. I can't find it.
Ugh.
Oh, there it is. Quick, I've frozen him. Stab his stupid face.
You could do that this whole time? Stab.
Well done, Link. Now I'll send you back in time to before you defeated him.
Won't that mess up the timeline?
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
You sure?
Triforce of Wisdom, bitch. Bye. Did he still have that sword? Bugger.